fetishistic disorder and cheating 30F and my 33 meters husband. My 30F husband 33M of 1 year and I have never had sex. I've known him for 8 years. I found some charges on his account to dates and spas and flights and sending women money. I found out he has a hand fetish and pays women's hundreds for pictures and videos of their hands. He goes to spas and has 2 therapists hold hands and pleasure each other's hands, and tapes them or watches. He went to women's homes and did the same thing, had 2 of them act for him and he recorded it. And he claims he did not pleasure himself in front of them, or touch them. If I believe that, since that situation is the only sexually gratifying thing to you, he says it's OCD and compulsive thoughts. He has done this for years, gotten images and videos, with hundreds of girls and thousands of dollars and many terabytes of storage. He has touched himself in various random bathrooms, gas stations. When the impulse hits, he watches what he has, says this has been him since way before he knew me. I have known him for so long, almost a decade, and I knew something was off about him. I was always suspicious. My intuition made me, and he would snap fight attack anytime anything was slightly questioned and the relationship was abusive and toxic, but I became codependent on him despite the gaslighting. I married him when he said he had become a better man and his character was better. Sure, but we still fought a lot about the suspicions that he was off. He had a porn addiction before and that was dealt with, and he's make huge oaths to God. He wasn't doing anything crazy anymore, but those oaths were lies, which is a big deal. BCS, we're both supposedly religious. They were damning harsh oaths. I feel very betrayed. Even if he says he had OCD, why didn't he treat it before if he thought so? He satisfied himself to the extreme, lied to everyone in his life, gaslit me, and essentially saw prostitutes. I'm sure there was more to those interactions, and he gave his wife essentially nothing. I feel tricked into marriage, and I'm lost now. I'm so lost. I loved him for almost a decade, despite the fighting, and I was always on the phone with him. No quiet moment with my thoughts. I thought life was finally good and we could build a life together, but we had no sex, and now I know why, and I'm so shocked and depressed. He's on medication now. Says he will get spiritual healing, but I think I have to leave. I think I was just a cover. The end? My husband had a hand fetish and severe OCD and cheated with a ton of women, and I feel betrayed.